Good morning, students. Our today's topic: language policy of India. In India, the constitution does not give the status or recognition of national language to any one language. That means we are not having any one national language. Hindi and English both are used for official purposes. So both are official languages. Besides Hindi, there are 21 other languages which are recognized here, which are as scheduled languages. Scheduled languages, that means these are recognized languages scheduled in the constitution. The states have their own official language. That means Gujarat is having Gujarati or Maharashtra is having Marathi. These are the official languages of the states. The use of English was supposed to stop by 1965, but due to the opposition of the non-Hindi speaking states, the use continued, and Hindi is the language of 40% of the population only. So use of English continued after that also. Many critics think that the use of English is to support the English speaking upper class, the elite class. It is just to support them. Promotion of Hindi has been the official policy of Government of India, but this promotion is not on the cost of non-Hindi speaking state. It will not be forced upon the other state, but it will to promote Hindi. Yeah. Now the next topic is, next important topic, question which can be framed is on center-state relation. That is how the central government and state government were having relation since 1950s. These relations, although are clearly mentioned in the constitution, okay, what will be the power of the state government, what will be the power of the central government, but in reality it is totally different. Actually, it depends on the leaders of the various political parties who are ruling at the center and who are ruling at the state level. It is not always the same. With time, these relations have changed. First, the constitutional arrangement depends upon the leader. Now, the answer first point says that for a long time, since 1950s, the same party was ruling at the center as well as at the state level. To understand, if the top leaders of the party were at the center level and the junior leaders were at the state level. Now it was quite obvious that whatever the top leaders said were followed by the state leaders, state government. Same party ruled at the center as well as the state level. So the states were not able to exercise their autonomous power. Autonomous power means independent power. They were not free to do whatever they wanted. So their autonomy was undermined by the top leaders at the central level. Clear? Now the second point, as and when the ruling party at the center and at the state level was different, central government, the party which was at the central government, at the central level, used to undermine the power of the state government. And many times they misused the power also, and they had dismissed the state governments because there were some conflicts, they were opposite to each other in terms of ideology, etc. So misuse of power was also very common. That means first point, when you while writing answer, just remember the first point. Same party was ruling at the same level. That means states were not able to exercise their power. Second point says that if at the state level opposition party was there, that time the central government, the party at the central level used to undermine the power of the state government, and many times it happened that the central government used to dismiss the state government. And the third point, after 1990s, an era of coalition government started. Era of coalition government, that means when a single party was unable to get majority, many parties used to come together to form government, and now it was difficult for them to undermine in that manner. Now they needed the support of the regional parties, small parties. So this has made the federalism stronger. Because of this kind of cooperation, the federalism became stronger. And during this period, Supreme Court also gave an order which supported this, that center cannot dismiss the state government in arbitrary manner. This is also an important point which you have to mention, that Supreme Court gave an order that center cannot dismiss the state government in arbitrary manner. And this was the decision of the Supreme Court, that center cannot dismiss the state government in arbitrary manner. Arbitrary manner means without any big logic. If there is a constitutional failure, then it is a different thing. Otherwise, for a minor thing, it is not that state can dismiss the, center can dismiss the state government. Clear? Now, the important points today in this video which we have discussed. First, language policy. Language policy, the questions which are generally asked. Which is the national language? We are not having any national language. Official language, Hindi is the official language. It is the language of 40% of the population. Besides Hindi, 21 other scheduled languages. A candidate who is giving examination of the central level, that is national level, he can opt any of these languages. Then states have their own official language. Promotion of Hindi is a policy which the government will follow, but it is not on the cost of non-Hindi speaking state. It cannot be forced upon the states. So these are important points. Then in center-state relation, the three levels. First, same party initially in the 1950s and 60s. The same party was ruling at most of the state and at the center. But during that time, it also happened that sometimes the opposition party, the regional party, was ruling at the state level, and the center used to misuse its power. In 1970s it happened, even in 1980s sometime it happened. But later on, when the period of coalition government started, definition of coalition is very important for your 10th class exam. Coalition, when many parties, more than one party, come together to form government, and this generally happens when a single party does not get majority. So in the era of coalition government, it was difficult for the central government to dismiss the state government. Again, coming to the decision of Supreme Court in 1990s, Supreme Court gave a decision that center cannot dismiss the state government in arbitrary manner. Arbitrary manner means without any logic or bigger reason. If there is a big reason, it is okay, but for a minor reason, it cannot dismiss. So these were the important points which we have discussed.